Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ASTC. So in this video, we will be solving a question from November 2025, paper 35, and this question is related to A-level maths P3, and the topic is integration by substitution. So let's take a look. Use the substitution u equals x squared minus 3 to show that the integral of 4x cubed divided by square root of x squared minus 3 with respect to x between the limits root 12 and root 7 is equal to this. Okay, where a and b are values to be found. So if it says values to be found, that means in your final answer you must state that what is a and what is b. Okay, all right. So now, since this is a question related to integration by substitution, so there's a 5-step method that we are going to use. Okay. Now, step number 1 is, first of all, you should start your question in this form. This is what your question is originally, right? This whole expression, this is y. Okay. So now I have to change this and I have to write this in a form where this is with respect to u and this becomes dx du. Okay, now how am I going to decide that is this going to be dx du or du dx? It's very simple. If you cancel this out, you will be left with the same thing, right? So you have to rearrange it in a form that your third variable has to be du. Okay, and it should be written just like this so that when you multiply them, it cancels out. Okay, so that's the standard way of writing it. Now from this I know that I need to find dx du. Okay, and in order to find this, we move to step number 2, which is to write down my substitution. So u is equal to x square minus 3. Okay, and then we are going to differentiate this to find du dx. Okay, I'll show you the solution in a minute. Then once we have found this, my step number 3 is going to be to check the numerator. Okay, now what is the basic idea? The basic idea is that you need to convert everything in x to everything in u. Every single thing must be in terms of u. So I'm going to start with the numerator. The numerator is 4x cubed, and somehow I have to try to write this in terms of u. That will be my step number 3. After that, step 4 will be to change the denominator. Okay, and my denominator is square root of x minus 3, and I have to write this as well in terms of u. So this one is pretty simple because we already know u is equal to x square minus 3, so this will be square root of u. Then step 5 is going to be to change the limits. So I need to find out what will be my new limits, which will be in terms of u. Okay, so initially we have the limits of x. This is your x1 and this is your x2. Plug in these values of x into this equation, and then you find the corresponding the corresponding u values. Okay, so that's the basic structure that should pop up in your head as soon as you see that the question is about integration by substitution. Okay, now let us move to the solution. So that's my step 1. We always begin by writing this, and here we know that we need to find dx du. Step 2 is u is equal to x square minus 3. We're going to find out what is du dx. So the derivative of this function will be just 2x, and this becomes 0, so that we don't need to write down. Okay, then because this is du dx and what we are interested in finding is dx du, so I'm going to take the reciprocal and this becomes 1 upon 2x. Okay, now because your du, so your dx du should be in terms of u, this x must be converted. So what we can do is, if I can make x the subject from this equation, so this 3 goes to the other side, so we have u plus 3 is equal to x squared. We take the square root, so that will be square root of u plus 3, and that's where you get x from. Okay, so this x has now been changed into in terms of u. So that was my step number 2. Now let's move to step number 3, finding the numerator, which is 4x cubed. Now what we know is x squared. If I can make x squared the subject, I would get u plus 3. But this is x cubed, right? So what I can do is, I can find what is x squared, and I can also find what is x. X cubed is actually a multiple of x squared and x. So then I can multiply them both. So let's see. This is u, this is x, and now what we can do is, in place of x, I can write down the square root of u plus 3. Now, when we expand the bracket, so this is kind of saying that you have u plus 3 square root, then times u plus 3 square root, and times u plus 3 square root. When you multiply these two, so square root cancels out, you are just left with the u plus 3. And for the second one, you will have the square root of u plus 3. And that's what we're going to get over here. Okay, now we're not going to expand the bracket, not just yet. Okay, we'll just leave it in this form, because do not expand the bracket. The reason is maybe later on there might be some cancellations which might take place. Okay, then step 4 is to find the denominator in terms of u. This was pretty simple, so there you go. Step 5, find the limits. We know that at x is equal to root 2, we know that x is equal to root 2. So what will be the corresponding u value? Plug in the value in the equation, u equals x squared minus 3. There you go. Then you are left with 12 minus 3, that is equal to 9. When you plug in the value of x as root 7, you get the answer as 4. So my new limits will be 9 and 4. Now we rewrite everything in terms of u. So now let's take a look. This is my numerator, this is my denominator, this is dx du, and these are the new limits. Okay, now you can see that the square root of u plus 3 cancels from this side. This is 4, and that simplifies with this 2. You get 1 and you get 2 upon here. Simplify it, so you get 2 times u plus 3 upon square root of u with the limits 9 and 4. So therefore the value of b is going to be 9 and the value of a is going to be 4 over here. Okay, so that is the answer to this question. Then part b says, hence find the exact value of the integral of this. It is the same exact thing. Now you need to integrate it. So now what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to write this down in terms of u. Then directly we cannot integrate this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to split the fraction. So I'm going to write 2u divided by square root of u plus 6 upon square root of u. Now this is u with a power of 1 and divided by u with a power of half. So that will be the rule of indices being applied. 1 minus 1 upon 2. So you get u to the power of half. So that will be u to the power of half. And this one is u to the power half, but in the denominator. When you take it as a reciprocal, you get a negative power. Now it is simple integration. Add 1 to the power, divide by the new power. So the new power will be 3 upon 2. You divide by this. Over here, you add 1 to it. That will make it half. Divide by the new power. And now simplify this before you plug in the limits. So now what happens? We plug in the value of 9 over here and over here. Okay, so that's the substitution. Then after that, you plug in the value of 4 into the bracket. Okay, there's a second bracket. Simplify it. Here you have 36 plus 36 minus 32 upon 3 plus 24. Simplify it. You get 72 minus 104 divided by 3 equals to 112 upon 3, or you can also write this in mixed fraction, mixed form, that is 37 1 upon 3. Okay, and that is the answer to this question. So as you have seen that our starting point was structure based, not some random substitutions, but it was clearly focused on the 5-step structure. Okay, when you know this structure, when you know the method, the question becomes a lot easier to solve and it will be a lot quicker to solve, because a lot of the times what happens is students might be able to get the answer, but they take a lot of time than expected because they are very confused. They don't have a clear structured method to attempt the question. Okay, so in the next upcoming videos, I'll be solving some more questions related to A-level P3 papers. Okay, so stay tuned.